Fighters has started announcing its DLC plans, and early trailers are already starting to build hype. The game's first major tournament was a big hit, so we'll be catching you up on that as well. My name is Sharpie, and this is West City Weekly. The first two DLC characters are going to be Broly and Bardock, two longtime fan favorites. We don't see more than a few seconds of their intro, so their playstyles are still a little bit messy. We do know that Bardock will have access to a Super Saiyan form. We don't know if it's going to be a full transformation or just a special attack. And while we haven't gotten any news on either of those characters' playstyles, we decided to take a second to see how these characters might play. For that, I'm going to send you over to Zidian, who will handle it from there.
Hey guys, Zidian here, back with another gameplay speculation video. Today we'll be going over one of the first announced DLC characters. Very little has been mentioned about his playstyle yet, so we thought we'd have a bit of fun discussing how he might play. This episode will be covering Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. Broly is an incredibly popular character, so he's appeared in a lot of games. There are a lot of sources to pull from. We'll stick to his first movie for gameplay ideas though, as this is his most iconic appearance. One of Broly's staple techniques is his gigantic slam, which he can use to both defend and attack. This kind of move would likely be usable in the air and on the ground, starting with a barrier and then quickly charging across the screen at different angles. This would let him harass opponents and crash through attacks, brute forcing his way into victory. Another favorite tactic of Broly was slamming his opponents around in general, preferring to grab his foes by the face and then throw them around. This is a very familiar trait in grapplers, so giving him a few command grabs would fit nicely. This kind of attack could be useful for letting Broly push his opponents to the corner or scaring opponents into cornering themselves. Every time Broly fights, he ends up tanking most attacks without even flinching. He tends to bulldoze through his opponent's attacks, so giving him hyper armor would fit him very well. He'd likely have something similar to Android 16's tackle, allowing him to push through projectiles and pokes alike. This could be applied to specific special attacks, or he could just have armor on his normals. This kind of juggernaut doesn't exist in fighters yet, so Broly's potential is exciting on that alone. That's all we have for today. I hope you enjoy the discussion and are as excited for Broly as we are.
Thanks, Zidian. We'll be taking a look at more DLC characters in the future, so be sure to catch us next week. After Bardock and Broly were announced, fans settled in for Winter Brawl. Being the first major tournament for the game, a lot of different players gathered to compete. The event had over 300 entrants for DBFZ, making it the biggest game of the weekend. In addition to some of the excitement, the event had incredible diversity as far as game backgrounds go. There were people from games like Pokken, Smash, Marvel, Street Fighter, and DOA all duking it out on the stage. This is a good sign for the game's long-term health. Having so many different players support it is a very good thing. We'll see more of this over the next weekend with Final Round fast approaching. Among the many high-profile names of the competitive circuit, a bit of rivalry has been building between Sonic Fox, renowned Mortal Kombat player, and Goichi, famed for his Street Fighter V play. A lot of hype is already built up around this matchup, so be sure to watch the event to see how it turns out. Aside from major tournaments, news of another big promotional event has been released. Beyond the Summit, a group known for their high-profile invitational Smash events, announced Summit of Power. This event will see 16 players invited to compete for over $10,000, which will be the highest stakes tournament in the game so far. That's all for episode this week. Don't forget to tune in to Final Round 12, where I'll be commentating Dragon Ball FighterZ with Uchi Gaming. This is Sharpie, signing out.